We need to manufacture this energy right here in the US. So of course, all of that means jobs. And on top of those jobs, it does mean lower energy bills for families and lower costs for their cars and cleaner air for communities that are next to power plants and, economic growth for communities that have been left behind.
ACP's visionary leadership to accelerate the energy transition is vital as our country works to combat the climate crisis and build the jobs-creating clean energy economy of the future.
This is the biggest transformation of energy policy in the 100-year history of the Senate Finance Committee. And to me, when you take a proposal like this, it's red, white, and blue. What we're doing here is making investments in climate that are cohesively paired with bolstering U.S. manufacturing.
We are now finally have an opportunity to kind of build a new industry. And this is exactly what it will be. It will really be kind of a revolution, shall we say. The energy transition, has been going on onshore. Avangrid has been driving, onshore wind and solar projects across the country with a portfolio of about 8 gigawatts. But if we can now look and turn to the offshore space, the sky's the limit.
Any publicly traded company that needs financing, and they all need financing, and all of your big banks had committed to net zero, that means ultimately by 2050, in order for us to get to net zero, all of them have to be at net zero. Our entire value chain has to be at net zero. And it's not just Bank of America, it's Goldman and JP and Morgan Stanley and Wells Fargo, et cetera. So that, I think, is the big breakthrough, because if we're financing businesses and we've all committed to net zero, our responsibility now is to work with each of those clients on how they will get to net zero, how they will get first to carbon neutrality and ultimately to net zero. We probably doubled what we've done in terms of pure financing on climate-related issues in the last 18 months. And that's gaining momentum. That's not slowing down.
The administration's goals rely on a clean power sector, and you guys are the ones that are actually putting the metal in the ground or the metal in the seabed, as the case may be. So thanks for this really important work.
I am totally obsessed, like Joe Biden is, with creating good-paying jobs in America. And I know how much potential this clean energy economy has to create those jobs in every pocket of the nation.